Hey guys, it's Saiyan4414 or Tony. How's everyone doing today? So, today I wanted to do something a little different. Don't worry, Pokemon is not leaving. I love Pokemon and Pokemon's not leaving. But today I wanted to go over a review for a show that I've been watching. It started up last year. It's called Andi Mack. This episode is titled Head Over Heels. So, the main character, Andi, likes this guy named Jonah. And they're kind of dating, but I guess not officially anyway. So he invites her to a virtual reality thing. Virtual reality thing. And he also kind of invites her best friend. So because she doesn't want to be a third wheel, she invites this guy named Marty, who her best friend's name is Buffy, by the way. But anyway, so Buffy invites Marty, so they won't be like a third wheel. They're having a lot of fun. Jonah gets hurt. Jonah gets hurt, Andi laughs unintentionally, and she says sorry right after the fact. But because of that, he or she thinks he's mad at her. She asks like twice, and he keeps saying no, he's not mad. Then throughout the episode, she talks to her mom, who is named Bex. The story behind her mom is her mom was a teen mother, so basically she didn't know her mom was her mom until recently. Up until recently, she had grown up thinking her grandmother was her mother. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's just a brief synopsis. But anyway, Bex is her mother. Her mother tells her to ask him a third time. So later, they're doing something, and she kind of falls, sorta. And, or I guess she trips or something. And basically, he, meaning Jonah, sees her, and he kind of laughs, but she doesn't take any offense to it. And she basically asks him at that point. So she's like, "Oh well, I'm not mad. It's okay." He laughs. She says it's okay. He asks he asks her if she's mad. She says no. She asks him if he's mad. He says he's over it. So there are two other side stories within this episode. And I think they kind of all tie together nicely. The major point of this story is honesty. Because Cyrus, another one of Andi's friends, writes a screenplay. He has Bex read it at the very beginning of the episode. And she's like, "Why didn't you ask Andi or Buffy," which are his two other friends? And he's like, "'Cause they'll say something just 'cause he wants them to say it." Basically, it'll be like they'll be nice and won't sugarcoat things. Or they will sugarcoat things and they'll be nice. Whereas Bex reads the play and she's like, "This isn't a good play." She says it to herself because she's like, "Oh, I don't have the experience, so I really don't know what to do." But she doesn't tell him that. So she's like, "Oh, it's good." Which is something you tell people that you really care about sometimes. That you'll say something good to, not because you don't want to hurt their feelings. So she tells him it's good. And because Bex tells Cyrus it's good, he decides to basically get everything together and try to make a movie. Meanwhile, Bex's boss, what is her name? I cannot think of her name right now. I'll probably think of it later. Anyway, her boss, which was someone she babysat for, years ago, because Andy's 13. But anyway, her boss, basically, Cyrus asks her to be in the play as well, and play the lead. At that point, she's like, oh, hey, do you have a copy of the script for me to read? She reads it, and she doesn't like it. She talks to Bex about it, and basically, she's like, oh, well, you need to tell Cyrus the truth. So she does. It kind of hurts him, but she tells him that he doesn't need to worry about, the future so much, just focus on the here and now kind of thing. And that is the gist of the second plotline. The third plotline I briefly mentioned before. So, Buffy invited Marty to the virtual reality thing, so she wouldn't be a third wheel. Well, Buffy had a lot of fun, and so did Marty. Buffy and Marty have kind of been hanging out as friends for the longest time. Buffy basically says, or Marty asks her why she invited him. She said she didn't want to be a third wheel. And she says this is they're a virtual couple. Marty asks her, could it ever be a real thing? Because he actually likes her. She says they're fine as friends and it won't be complicated and stuff like that. So basically, she wants to say friends. Marty wants to actually date her. She kind of says no, or rather that they should just be friends. And Marty takes it kind of hard. That's kind of the thing that happens sometimes when you're younger. You get the ask yes or no, check yes or no on the, you'll do this whole, so, do you like me, check yes or no, or you ask someone out and rejection happens. And they're in 7th grade, so that's understandable, but I think that may have kind of screwed up their friendship. In my opinion, I do think that maybe at some point they might actually possibly start dating, but we'll see. I really like the couple dynamic for those two. I think they make a good couple. I think Jonah and Andy make a good couple, except they still haven't officially made it official. Oh yeah, and Cyrus likes Jonah. That was something that was kind of back in episode 2 of season 2, this season just now. So we'll kind of see where things go. But anyway, I guess that's it for now. I will see you guys on the next Andi Mack review, which I think may be Friday, because I think they're doing another episode Friday. Usually they do one episode a week, but that was on a Monday, so I think they might do another episode. But anyway, God bless you guys, stay safe, and peace.